Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sị na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ana Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esole anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media, ekabaru ka i subscribe and turn on your notification ka ị lapụ miss any of our update dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe a bụ Biafran Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa. O nwere ife okwu n'ilu akwụkwọ mma achọ ka unu ga-esi ya bụ ife ọ na-adọrọpụrụ anyị ifu nche n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile okwu. Alright, over to you, sir.
To grow. When we go to any place that is a dry land, we will water it and something will grow out of that dry land. That is the light and the success that you carry that many of these demonic Ishmael descendants will never allow to see germinate and stand the test of time. We stand any test and defeat those tests. That spirit of standing against any test and defeat it is what they are after. My brother and my sister, I'm telling you today, why every other person are hungry in Nigeria, only the Biafra people are not hungry. Even if they are hungry, they're not going to tell you. So what is the secret? That secret is what they are fighting. Why they are protesting, you are not protesting, rather you are celebrating in your different shop. You are even praising a man who have killed you in order to show how resilient and how you can stand the test of time. Yet, they have tagged the protest, your protest. Everything is against you. It is not because of any other thing. It is because of the light you carry. And that light is the light that will turn Biafra land into Dubai. That is the reason we are doing what we are doing today. That is the reason we have defeated them. That is the reason I am very far away, 1,000 miles ahead of these demons, that they will come to Finland for the 5th time to attack Samanekpa. They went back shamelessly. And they will come again, we will still defeat them until we capture 1 or 2 of them and use them to show example. In the coming months, from now to December, it's going to be a very interesting time. But I want you to understand that whatever happens, we will defeat the devil and demons. I will be triumphed all the way to the 2nd of December, the declaration. If you have not come to realize that you need to be in Finland to be part of this history, you are really missing. If you have not partake on the IOU to support the liberation of Biafra, because we need more arms and ammunition to defend our land, defend our women and children, there is no amount of propaganda that is going to make us not to use these arms to defend ourselves. We are going to buy more arms, we'll buy more weapons, sophisticated one, until we are ready to buy even aircraft. We will buy this weapon to support the Biafra Liberation Army. No amount of propaganda will make us to lay down our arms, because if we do it, we're all going to die. Our people will die even before the next day. So Biafra must understand that this particular liberation of Biafra, the Biafra Defense Forces, you must fund them in order to remain alive. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. Thank you, our beloved Helen, for that question. That have made our Prime Minister answer very, very broadly, so everyone that are in doubt will have that confidence. Thank you very much. All right, we'll move. Please bring your question up, Mazi David Nata. Sorry, Mazi David Nana. Yes, I'm correct. Mazi David Nana, please come up with your question.
Thank you. Can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. My Deputy Minister of Information, I salute you. The Prime Minister of the Biafran government, I salute you as well, sir. You not only changed the dynamics of freedom fighting, you also changed the mindset of those who are fighting for the freedom as well. My question to you, sir, the crop of Biafran agitators who embraced the leadership of the agitation under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before 2019. They are different from those who have embraced your government at this time, the government in exile, and that of the de facto in the homeland. I must confess, these are distinguished men and women of different cadres of profession. These people came on board during the time that you came on board. The likes of MID Briggs, the likes of Dr. Irobi, the most articulate Minister Snow, Prof. Our Minister of Information, even the Finance Minister, the list is endless, sir. Are you responsible? Are you responsible? Yes.
Master David, please go straight to the point. There's somebody I want to bring up.
Okay.
They will run away. And there's
okay.
one Omar here. Just go straight to the point and let us engage.
My PM, I want to ask you, are you responsible? Please, are you responsible for these people I just mentioned, and many of them who are in government? Are you responsible for them not joining earlier? Or do you think they were waiting for you to come before they can join the train? Secondly, the big question is this. If they have emerged earlier, do you think that the system would have overwhelmed them as it overwhelmed those who were before them? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. This question is very, very important and a very good one. Let me tell you, every other person that you have mentioned that were part of or that have been part of this success today is actually meant to come when they come. That's how God works. If they had showed up during the time of our leader, they would have dealt with them like they would have dealt with them how they have dealt with many who were actually genuine joining the struggle, and they destroyed them. They would have done to them what they have done to those people. That's number one. Number two is that when the time comes, the right time comes, things begin to manifest on their own. And we are still moving. We are still moving. This is a very mysterious struggle, the struggle that involves many spiritualities, the struggle that is deeper than anybody can think of because of what Nigeria has done. Nigeria has soiled their hand in blood and evil. And so it needed a spiritual man, a spiritual-minded person to fight Nigeria and win. The fight we are fighting is beyond the fight of guns and bullets. I am telling you the fact. So when God decided to deal with Nigeria using some of us, he gathered people that will make it happen. And this particular movement will be moving like a rocket going to the moon, part by part. It goes to a point to dispatch, other parts will go, other parts will continue till it gets to the moon. That's exactly what we are doing now. So it is some questions are deeper than answer, and that is why we have this adage that what you don't know is bigger than you. The reason why God brought many people during this time is so that Biafra will come. And Biafra is going to come. And that's why many people who never believed in what is happening today have come to realize that indeed they have actually wasted their time. I am telling you, there are many great men who were part of them and they are coming back today. And this shout out goes to the people in Minnesota, which I had meeting with a few days ago. They have come to join the government fully. And we welcome them, all of them from A to Z. They are great men. There are many, 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 many of them like that. And I will be looking forward to see all of them in Finland. So my brothers and sisters, those of you still watching, waiting on the fence, thinking that behind the maga and wishy. And yeah, but wish you musa tinimia. Okay, wish by force, by fire, by force. There one.
Asshole! Please, David, don't go anywhere. I know you've got some engaging questions. Just hang in there, don't go. I will bring you up again. Umar Ado Dati, please come up and ask the Prime Minister a question, please. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, my problem is that people keep asking questions, vital questions, but the Prime Minister is not answering them head on. They ask him question about food, how the Biafran people who feed themselves. He did not answer straight. Instead, he was reaching around the bush that the food they are bringing from the north has too much chemicals and all these things in it, and that northerners don't eat the meat they sell to people in the east. To me, I believe that's a big lie. I am in Enugu at the moment, and I know these things.
What do you know?
Thank you.
What do you know, please?
Oh yeah, answer now. What do you know in Enugu?
Yeah, I know about the food chain. The from the animals, the meat he's condemning, the food and everything. I know everything about it.
Have you seen
So
where
can you tell?
your brothers are having sex with the
So,
animals?
That's
Raphael, hold on, Raphael.
another lie. I'm here to
Okay,
debunk.
so you said you know something about what I'm talking about. So can you tell us more about it? We want to know because we don't know.
Yeah, the issue how if you go to the market, is there a different seller for a northerner and a different seller for somebody that is from the east?
No,
Everybody buys from the same table. So
yes,
why
but
would somebody poison?
I am asking you, what is it that you know that we don't know? You say that you know about what I'm talking about. So can you tell us about it?
It's just about the lies and that the food from the north is being poisoned and all. So that's what I know that is not true. Nobody is poisoning any food.
Nobody is poisoning any food. Who talk about poison?
The issue of heart problem you spoke about, the chemicals you spoke about, is that not poison?
Okay, so how exactly how did I say it?
I didn't get that.
How did I say it? You said I talk about heart problems. So can you explain what I said during the time I
You
was
said
interrupted?
the main cause is the food they eat. When we all know that it comes from alcohol and other lifestyle you guys do down east.
Oh, the heart problem come from alcohol.
Yes.
Who told you that?
Who told me that? I know.
You know, are you a doctor?
I'm not a doctor, but I
Okay.
know.
Do you eat nama?
Yes, I eat meat every day.
Of course, I'm not asking if you eat meat. Do you eat nama?
Nama is meat in Hausa.
It is not only meat. Nama is not the only meat we have. There are many meats. If you can eat meat, but do you eat nama? That is my question.
I am telling you what nama means in Hausa, and you are here disputing. Do you understand Hausa?
Okay. Do you eat Fulani cow?
All the cows come from Fulani, so nama.
All the cow don't come from Fulani. Do you eat Fulani cow? We have Igbo cow too.
Okay, I don't know about that. All I know is the cows that.
So my question is, do you eat Fulani cow?
Yes, I eat it.
Of course, you know you like to say, but that is by the way. I'm not here to tell you to agree. But one, I want to tell you one thing. You see, there are some lies that many of you have told for many years, and when we allow it, it becomes it look as if it is true. You cannot say that we are relying on your food. We don't rely on your food. In Biafra land, every state have the food they specialize on. But the problem we have are the animals that they are bringing from the northern Nigeria. And we are going to eradicate that.
So
We are
you
going to
said
stop.
Igbo
Can
have
I
cow.
talk? Can I talk, please? I was asking you a question and I expect you to make some explanation. You did not do that. So you said that you are concerned that I did not answer a question because they asked me about food. Because that is exactly what many of you have made people to believe, that the food that we are eating are coming from the northern Nigeria. The answer is no. The specific problem we have are the animals that you are bringing and some certain things that come from the north. And also, if you claim that you are in Enugu, I would not doubt you. You may also be in somewhere in Meduguri and tell us in Enugu, but that is not what I'm here for. What I'm here to tell you is that Biafra land, listen to
An
me.
active member of your
Biafra,
face.
if you are in Enugu and you are one of those bringing these chemicals for our people to eat, your days are numbered there.
Civil servants, not the trader.
Okay, you can be whatever you want to be. I'm just telling you now, if you are part of those who bring something and chemical to poison our people, your days are numbered. That's number one. Number two is that I want to tell you that Biafra land, we have more food than you can ever think of in the north. We have what we call yams. Do you provide yams in the north? Do you cultivate yams?
Yes.
Which part of the north?
Nasarawa State.
Nasarawa State. Is Nasarawa State, which tribe live in Nasarawa State?
There are several tribes, Egon, Hausa, Fulani, and other minor tribes.
You know that Nasarawa State doesn't have Fulani, right? Fulani is not a tribe in Nasarawa State. So why did you mention Fulani?
What tribe is the present governor?
It is not about the present governor. You can the Fulani that occupy police are they the majority in Nigeria? That is exactly what I'm saying. You are mentioning Fulani. Is Fulani a tribe in Nasarawa State? The question I asked you, yes or no? You are asking about the governor.
Yes.
And that is a lie. That's a lie.
The governor is a Kanuri man.
But the governor being a Kanuri man is in Nasarawa State of today. Is Fulani a tribe? You said yes. And that's a lie. And that's what you people have done by changing the demography of Nigeria. And that's exactly what we are fighting to correct. That first of all, the present structure of Nigeria can never be accepted by the indigenous people in Nigeria. You are telling me a Fulani is a tribe in Nasarawa State. Since when?
Why wouldn't your people vie for political offices and change these things politically?
Change what?
Instead of using violence.
We cannot change it politically because you have destroyed the structure from the beginning. Your people have destroyed the structure from the beginning. You hijack the military, you destroy it, you change the constitution, remove everything Christianity from the constitution, restructure Nigeria through the constitution. And today, only in Nigeria, you have what they call exclusive list. When people should be allowed to develop themselves, develop their region, develop their state, develop their land. In Nigeria, with your Fulani nomadic system, they locked everything under a special constitution.
I am a student of history. The person that brought this particular system was Nnamdi Azikiwe. So we were practicing regional government before them.
You know why? Okay, now Azikiwe brought it, and we say we don't want it, right? Are you going to?
Yes, then you follow the due process.
Are you going to live on the law that a dead man, brought to you after he have died?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He brought it without any war. So why wouldn't you follow the same process through the House of Representatives, Senate, and all these lower houses of assembly?
We do not have. You don't have that opportunity, and the place is already bastardized by the number of the representatives you have at the National Assembly and by the terrorism you are using to force people not to talk. So anybody that raises any motion today for Biafra to come, you are going to kill the person. That is the situation we have found ourselves in Nigeria, and you cannot doubt that. You cannot dispute this. So the only way that we are going to destroy this evil entity that your people have come to build is through what we are doing today from exile, from afar. You can't even allow people to protest. In your nomadic system of government, you don't even allow democracy to strive. You don't know what is protest. Anybody come out of the street to protest, you kill them. You force them to carry arms, and then you begin to complain. That is the system that we have found ourselves. So what you are saying now is not visible and it's not possible. So we only have one solution, and that solution is what we are doing today. We have, by the way, organized a Biafra self-referendum. And so we are expecting that by the time we send this result of the referendum to the Nigeria state under Fulani watch, they are going to accept it. Because with not accepting that referendum will bring anarchy to Nigeria. A very big anarchy, more than what you have seen today.
So what will happen to us, those of us that are here in the East, and we have
you will have to go. If you are a law-abiding citizen, that you are not a terrorist and a terrorist financer, we will allow you to stay. But if you are we know our communities, we know those of you who live there. So by the time when we go to that time, we will know you. We know exactly your what you do in the community and how you live. So we know all those supporting and financing the terrorists against our people. We know them. We know them by their names and their village, wherever they are. So if you are innocent, you will be spared. But
you know them by their names.
We know everything. Don't you know that we have districts? We have 75 districts in each state. If you don't know that. So we know all of you from A to Z. And if you know that your hands are not clean, just leave, because there will be no second chance. And we don't have prisoners. We don't have prison to keep any terrorist financiers in our land. All right, next person, please.
Thank you very much. And you can see that we've answered your questions very well, and then you can then do with that. We have another person here. I deliberately brought you in. Pete Edochie's godson. Bring up your question. Unmute yourself.
Mazi, you're welcome. Yes, thank you. Yes, the reason why I came to this space is that I was having a discussion in my chat, my Twitter chat with some people here that are accusing this man, Simon Ekpa. I don't know much of him. I think he's benign. I don't think he's a threat much to Nigeria. I said that Nigeria flexing muzzle on such a man, I don't see it. I don't see the purpose. When there are even worse people, I can say that are bringing a threat. This man has his own grievance, whether I agree with it or not. I'm an Igbo man, he's an Igbo man. He cannot say he's more Igbo than me. I cannot say I'm more Igbo than him. But what I want to address, and I invited them to come and listen, is I'm saying it here in his presence. I don't see him much as a threat. He is having his own agenda. If he succeeds, good luck. If he doesn't, oh well. But this is more so for the people here to listen, that you have to hear his own complaints on why he is doing the things he is doing. Okay? Listen to the man. Listen to what his own reasons on why he's pushing these things. Now, my second point here is, now that I'm talking to him and his associates, please list out the things that you have that are a grievance, and why are you abroad doing these things. Make the ultimate sacrifice, come back home. I will even, because we're fellow Igbos, I will even support you if you come back home and make this headway and make this change. Thank you for the audience. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Let me respond to you. Can you just hold on? Let me respond to you, please.
Don't run away. Just hold on.
Yeah. First of all, Nigeria is a very complex country. Number one. Number two, Nigeria is built in a very fortified foundation. Number three is Nigeria is a terrorist state that kills its own citizens. And for that, Nigeria has adopted a nomadic system of government that doesn't respect the right of people, right to freedom of speech, right to protest, right of association, right to gather and do what you need to do in democratic system. Nigeria have traded democracy to the nomadic system. So when you are sitting in Nigeria thinking that you are in democratic system, you're actually in a nomadic system of government, where everything behave like people who lives in the bush, and of course they live the bush style. So that's the reason why many of us have adopted the new method of freedom fighting from the exile. Because ndị Igbo na-atụ n'elu si na anụ gbaa ajọ ọsọ eme gịnị agba ya ajọ egbe. Nigeria agbaga ajọ ọsọ. Anyị chọpụtagwara ka anyị si na-agba ya ajọ egbe. Ajọ egbe ha ka anyị na-agba ya now from exile. So if you're expecting me to come from exile as a base to support Biafra, you are quite actually a very gullible person. Because I am already in exile and people are listening to me and they know that what I'm doing is right. You may not agree with them, but that does not mean that the governor is not respecting the order we are giving from here. And also, I have men there who are cabinet members of the Biafra de facto government under my watch, under my leadership. Those people represent me. So I don't know why I will have somebody carrying gun in Nigeria, in Biafra land, and then your concern is for me to come. You have not finished dealing with the people that are in the Biafra Defense Forces. You're looking for me. Do deal with them. They are there voluntarily fighting for the freedom of our people. Why are you looking for me? As if I'm throwing bomb from here. People are there fighting and defending our land, making sure that our people are not getting killed like they are killing them in other part of Nigeria. And your concern is for me to come to Nigeria to do what? I choose how I fight. You don't dictate for me. And the way I fight is to fight from exile. Is that a problem? Are you going to kill our people and then come to teach me what to do? No. You have done your part. Your part is to kill my people, and my own part is to fight you the way I want. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I will fight Nigeria and finish Nigeria from exile. If no other person have done it before, I am laying the precedence. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, my Prime Minister. and I'm sure Peter Doche have something to take home. And lots of them are here, and another one here. Please grab the mic. Ozone Man, unmute yourself, please. Ozone Man, unmute yourself, please. Ozone Man, are you there? Are you ready to ask a question? Seems like he's not ready. Okay, I'll leave that. We have a Smile Africa. Smile Africa, unmute yourself, please.
Okay, thank you, PM, for this opportunity. My question goes like this. The Biafra declaration on the 2nd of December, I want to know if it's only for the southeast or both the whole south and southeast, because most protests are being done on southeast. So that's my question. Thank you for the time.
There is nothing like South, South, and Southeast. Biafra has 40 United States of Biafra. So I want you to go and educate yourself. It is on social media. It is on Wikipedia. It is everywhere.
Yes, I know about it.
So that's exactly, so the state you see are Biafra state. You can now check which of the, well, whatever you mean by South, South, or Southeast. We don't agree with that South, South, or Southeast.
Because I have friends from Rivers State that ask if they are still part of the declaration on the 2nd of December.
If they found their community under the state there, then they are part of it. And let me tell you, we don't even need their vote to be able to declare Biafra and declare their state part of Biafra. They're part of Biafra, they are state part of Biafra. And like if you watched and listened to the opening remark I made on the history of Finland, not everybody, during the vote of declaration of Finland, 100% voted for the declaration, 88% voted for no. So which means they won by only 12 votes to declare Finland independent state. You understand? So we don't actually expect everybody to be part of what we're doing. We'll drag everybody to it. We have gotten 50 million votes so far in the Biafra self-referendum. And I don't think any Nigerian election have recorded such a number of votes. So, and that is to tell you that in Nigeria election, Biafra people have been protesting from 1999, because many people that are voting today have confessed that they have never participated in Nigeria election, and this is the first time they are actually voting. So they have actually protested until now. So now we have 50 and still counting, because the voting is going to end on the 28th of November. 29th of November we start the convention in Finland, and on the 2nd we will count the vote, release the document to the public, and go into the declaration of Biafra. And then after that, I call Nigeria Woto Woto. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Before the next speaker goes on, let me say something. I salute all Biafrans. I salute
Mazi.
because I think when the Prime Minister wanted to bring me down, he pressed the wrong button, and so I couldn't access from the other account again. Maybe he pressed the button of the remove from the space. So I'm back on this other hand. I salute all Biafrans. The last speaker that said something, you said you want to see Prime Minister in Biafra land before you can come and start fighting for Biafra. The last time that you saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Biafra land, that is how you people went to gang up with one Nigeria and then brought Nigerian Army, Navy, Air Force, and all the terrorists to come and kill him in his house because he spoke for Biafra. When you saw Sunday Igboho, when he started speaking freedom of Oduduwa, you people brought one Nigeria, all the terrorists to come and kill him in his house. The same way you people kill Sarah Wiwa, the same way you people went to kill the Shiite Muslim leader. There is nobody that you people see in the homeland that is to stand and speak to the liberation of the people that you not go and gang up to come and kill the person. So you want to see Simon Ekpa in Biafra land so that you go and bring army operation triple dance to come and dance in his house and kill him. Then later you come out here and will say, I want to see the next person to come down to Biafra land, then I'll come and join hands. You are so silly. If at your age you don't know what freedom is all about, and you have seen that they have killed thousands and millions of people who have stood to fight and to speak for freedom in that your Nigeria, and you are still dreaming, you better wake up. All the Christian Association of Nigerian leaders and pastors and bishops that Boko Haram terrorists have beheaded and then videoed and put it on the media. They were killed in Nigeria there, in your homeland. You did not say they should bring them back to where you are first before you go and start and join with them to fight for Nigeria to be free. They did not kill them in Finland. They did not kill them in Cabo Verde. They did not kill them in Senegal. They did not kill them in Gambia. They did not kill them in Mali or Burkina Faso. They killed them in your Nigeria, then in your homeland, and then you saw as Fulani terrorists beheaded all of them, and they sent you the video. Did you stand up to go and join them to fight? Or you are waiting for Nigerian politicians to come and give you money? Like the Prime Minister said, all of you can wait from now till next year to see when he is coming to Biafra land. But go and first deal with the Biafran Defense Forces. When you finish, we will tell you where we are so that you come and start joining us. Mad people everywhere.
Thank you, able, formidable Minister of Communications. I call you the Kureku one of Biafra land. Please, Success is in the house. Success, please, you're welcome. Can you please take the mic, please, Success? Success, can you grab the
Okay.
mic?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, Prime Minister. Good evening, Information Minister and fellow Biafrans, wherever you are spacing. The declaration of Biafra, of course, we have no other mission other than this, to follow this up until it is practically achieved. And I want to say this to Nigerian government. The new Nigerian government and all her leaders knew that they cannot stand anybody on trial in any court in the whole world, because they have stained their hands.
Ndị be anyị daalụ nne nnukwu unu si wee na-esore anyị na Igbo Media. Dịka unu si na-esore anyị si na Chukwu oke abịa mapụrụ mmiri na ya gozie niile n'ofu n'ofu. Otu anyị kwuru otu a ka ya dịrịrị ise ise ise. Kapakwa alụ ka itinye alụ nke gị na ihe niile nọ gbasara maka ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ ana ndị ọzọ dị iche iche kabarụ ka itinye alụ nke gị ife ichere n'ụdị nke gị gbasara maka ya bụ ife. Dịka anyị nọkwa na-echekwa olileanya na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya pụta oge na-adịghị anya na n'ụlọ mkpọrọ, anyị sị na Chukwu oke abịa maka inye ya ike nọnyere ya chekwaba ya, mana anyị kwuru otu a ka ọ ya dịrịrị ise ise ise. Thank you and also stay tuned at Eastern News 24. Ka emesịa nụ ndị be anyị.